Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this how to play video I'm going to take a look at one of the new archetypes from the Witchwood Even Paladin. Even Paladin is a mid-range paladin deck that is built around Genn Greymane and its special effect. Start of the game, if your deck has only even cost cards, your starting hero power costs 1. While Genn's effect may not be as fancy as Baku's Odd Paladin effect of giving you 2 recruits for each hero power, having your hero power cost 1 and getting those guaranteed 1/1s for 1 mana does have some major advantages. First, it means that you're not running any 1-drops in your deck, which makes your Call to Arms better, because all the minions that come from Call to Arms are going to be 2 mana minions and not 1 mana minions, so the overall quality is higher. Second, it's very easy to get targets for buffs. For example, if you're falling behind and it's turn 7, you always can hero power and play a Spiteful Steed on your hero power minion to get a taunt up. And finally, this hero power synergizes extremely well with Sea Giant, effectively making you able to play hero power and Sea Giant for no additional cost, because the hero power costs 1 and it generates a minion, which reduces the cost of Sea Giant by 1. So you have some nice synergies overall going on. Furthermore, most good paladin cards are actually even cost cards. You have access to stuff like Call to Arms, Consecration, Spiteful Steed, Sunkeeper Tarim. All these really high power, high value cards all happen to be even cost cards, so by playing Even Paladin you're able to keep using all of these good cards that you would have to ditch if you were to go for the Odd Paladin. The early game of Even Paladin typically starts with hero power, then for turn 2 you would like to find some odd 2-drop, preferably Bladed Beetle, or if you're facing something slow then Knife Juggler. For turn 3 you're looking for hopefully another 2-drop, another hero power, or if you're on the coin you're trying to get Call to Arms down then. And then turn 4, the best that you can get is Call to Arms, but if you can't find that, but you can find the Glass Knight instead, then that's also a really strong play for 4 mana. Or sometimes if you need some removal, then Cubelock Champion can also be a good play for 4 mana. You cannot flood the board with recruits very easily because you only get 1 from the hero power, but you get some more from the Drygal's Jailers, so those give you some swings with many recruits hitting the board at the same time. That can be combined with Lightfuse Stegodon to get buffs on those, or with Sea Giant to get a big minion alongside all those small minions on the board, or maybe with a swing from a Silver Sword that buffs them all, or even Tarim that also gives them a nice buff. Overall, the deck has plenty of ways to get aggressive, get the board, maintain it. It doesn't quite have those infinite refills that Silverhand Paladin used to have, or even similar refill ability as Baku Paladin has, but its card value in general is higher. For example, there are some nice synergies around the Glass Knight, because the Glass Knight regains Divine Shield whenever you restore health, so if your hero is damaged, you can restore health by swinging with the Cubelock Champion, or you can restore health by playing a Vicious Scalehide and trading that into something in order to restore the Divine Shield on the Glass Knight. This particular build doesn't run Equality, doesn't run any of the really expensive stuff. Some people are putting stuff like Primordial Drake and Tyrion into the deck, but this more focuses on the mid-range aspect of the deck. It does run some targeted removal in the form of Dark Conviction, which can turn a minion into a 3/3, so you can use this to get rid of a big threat, or you can also use this to buff up a token of yours in order to gain more damage or to be able to trade better. One of the sweet things about Even Paladin is how good it can be against Odd Paladin, because Odd Paladin wants to go really wide on the board, get a lot of tokens out, and you have 2 copies of Consecration, and in this particular list also 2 copies of Avenging Wrath, and these make life of a token deck very painful. The worst matchup and pretty much the only really bad matchup of the deck is Warlock. If you want to help the Warlock matchup, you need to find ways to add some silence effects, for example by cutting an Avenging Wrath for a Spellbreaker. But with this build I have chosen to improve the good matchups so that I can really dominate those and get a good win rate overall that way. In the Mulligan with this deck you are always looking for Call to Arms, it is just so good. You generally also want to find some 2-drop, preferably Bladed Beetle in aggro matchups, or maybe even Vicious Scalehide against other Paladin decks. Also, Consecration is really good against other Paladin decks because it gives you some of the early AoE. And if you're against something slower, like a Priest, then you want the Glass Knight and you want Tarim as well, to have guaranteed access to those power plays for the later stages of the game. As always, I've prepared a bunch of gameplay material of this deck for you, and if you enjoy this content, then please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more. And now, let's go take a look at some Even Paladin in action. Let's see. Give me the call to arms. Not getting the call to arms, but I do get an Avenging Wrath. Maybe, just maybe. I assume it's going to be Baku Paladin. But let's see. That's the Baku right there.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
It's the battle between Baku and Genn. He has the coin. I have Call to Arms coming on 4. I have a Scale Hide coming on 2. I don't have a play for 3. I mean, I expect him to play something with a Divine Shield. I could also play the Jailer now. I don't have to kill this. I don't even have to hit it. He will make the trade. There's no chance he won't make the trade. What if he coins Stonehill? Alright, here they go. Or here they come, rather. I can trade away 2 recruits. Scale Hide will remain weak. That's just the nature of the beast right now. I'm trading away 2 recruits because of the obvious recruit synergies, and I'm using my hero power. And next turn I'm playing Call to Arms, and hopefully it's going to be enough. We're about to find out very soon. That Dire Maul can actually be pretty good with its 3 health. That's a tech for the mirror. Alright. What else do you have? I mean, he did keep a lot of cards. Corridor Creeper. Ah, that's sweet. I do have the alternative to play Blessing of Kings here. I mean, Call to Arms has got to be better. If I can find some jugglers here. Well, I can find a juggler. Just not a very strong juggler. It's going to die to the Corridor Creeper. I can't help that. But what I can do is prevent these Silverhand recruits from flooding the entire board. So this juggler is as good as dead. He still has cards that he kept. Oh, that +1 attack was huge. That was huge. Oh my. That actually allows him to win the game. Exactly what he needed. I need to try to get back into this with the Avenging Wrath, right? Can I even do it? I'm still playing from behind all the time. I won't get a minion to stick, so I don't have a target for Steed yet. Which means that I need to kill this one with the true Silver Champion and hero power. But he will kill this minion with the weapon. He has level up, so I may need to play Avenging Wrath next turn. With 3 health away from the board, it should be able to clean up whatever there's remaining. Oh, this is bad.
Reporting for duty.
Sea Giant. It has to be the Sea Giant and not the Avenging Wrath. Because everything costs 1 and reduces the cost of Sea Giant by 1, I can just swarm the board now. I can play all 4 minions and a Sea Giant and kill the Stonehill Defender. What if he level ups? He can't play hero power and level up yet next turn. He can Sunkeeper next turn. But if my board is full of minions as well, then it doesn't really matter now, does it? I mean, sure, he can Sunkeeper the Sea Giant as a small one, but all of my 1/1s are 3/3s too, so it's an even trade still.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
So we drop down the Sea Giant. I mean, yeah, he can Tarim. I have 5 minions on board, he has 4 minions on board. Tarim takes his entire turn. He can't even do that, but he can level up. Yeah, Lost in the Jungle was good with the level up. That really allowed him to have some power there. Do I have the Avenging Wrath now? Yeah, I could have Tarim from Stonehill, you're right. You're right. Do I kill one first and then play the Avenging Wrath? Let's see what we can do here. Okay, he still has 1 minion left. Okay, he has a shard. There's 2 shards. 2 shards and a Gastropod. And 1 card left in hand. Okay, now he's all in. Now he's all in on this one. Do I have to kill the Gastropod this turn? Because it's poisonous. If I kill the Gastropod, he has 4, 8, 10. He has 11 damage left on the board. I have to kill the Gastropod. Let's take down the poisonous minion. And I have a Spike-Rid Steed. And he's top decking. And he's trading. It's very, very good that he trades. Does he trade more? Or was that everything? That was a really good top deck, by the way. Giving him 4 damage that charges. That was a super top deck.
Let me think.
Yeah, I think he should also go face here. Because he can top deck Silence potentially. Tarim is not helpful when he has the board. Am I all in on him not having a Silence? Because I could make this Sea Giant. I could give it 10 health. I could make it 16 health. He has 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He has 11. I could give this 16 health and 15 attack. And then he has to top deck Silence or level up or he dies. I think I'm going all in on that play. Of course I can't do it. What am I even talking about? It's only 13 health. I counted my mana wrong. Well, he has only 11 attack on the board. Silence kills me. Well, now he can kill the Sea Giant by attacking everything into it. But I guess I'm fine with that. Kill off your entire board. I think that still means that I win. No, I did the hero power first now, didn't I? Oh, okay. Yeah, small things, small things. You can still pick up the level up. I have 5, 6. And then I built this. So many people are playing stuff like Tyrion, Primordial Drake, Lich King. The win rate of those cards was abysmal. So the read was that going for that kind of very, very late game is not the thing. Had Ebon Dragonsmith No, I haven't seen any list with Ebon Dragonsmith. So it's, I checked the most popular ones and then I checked the highest win rate ones. Alright, we have a Spiteful. We have a Spiteful Druid here. I guess I do want to change the board a little. Let's go in with the Beetle. It's insane with Silver Sword. Yeah, I'm really contemplating on checking how the overall archetype Dragon Paladin would do. I don't think you want it in this, because you only have the one Silver Sword. But maybe you can build a Dragon Paladin, and people have built Dragon Paladins. Where they use some other things, such as, well, the dragons, and then they use more weapons. So they have like Silver Sword and also the, what is it, Vine Cleaver. So far I'm not too happy about how this game has been going. I mean, I could flood the board now, that's an option. Or I can just play the Glass Knight. He's a Spiteful Druid, so he doesn't have any AoE. I think flooding the board is the correct choice. How many cards I have in hand? I have 7. So we hit there. Then we just play out all these recruits and the hero power. Let's try this line. And see if we can maybe get to a Sea Giant, or alternatively we maybe get to a Stegodon. This fellow, sure, it could trade one of these away. Doesn't feel quite worth it. Ooh, Fungal Enchanter. Nice. Well, now it feels much more worth it when it doesn't die. Nice. Also makes the Sea Giant a little bit more expensive. Coining out the Sea Giant doesn't seem that strong. If I can get plus attack on these, I can kill this board. Tharium obviously allows me to kill the board. But I really want to build some board of my own. And how do I get use of the Stegodon? What if I don't find any of those good buffs? We're still going with the Stegodon here. Poisonous is good enough. We trade away the minions. Alright. Let's do this. This also forces a hero power, but he might not mind. He still has another 5 mana remaining after that. Yep, and then there's the hero power. Super Howl. Prefer Odd or Even Pala? I haven't actually played any Odd Paladin yet, so I'm not sure. I can probably play Dark Conviction here. I still have Tarim left, so I think this is fine. Play Dark Conviction on that one. I trade it away. I play the Glass Knight and I'll coin the hero power, so I get some more board presence. I don't know what's more impressive, that people are winning or Blizzard actually gave a good recipe. Yeah, hard to say. 5/9 Primordial Drake. There are so many other big minions still coming. Well, now I don't have a good way to protect the Glass Knight. But he's just spent an AoE piece. So I'm able to play Call to Arms. Let's just flood the board for now. Do I even play the Scalehide? Scalehide can go well with Tarim. I think I'll just play the Scalehide and not attack now. Let's just chill for now. See if he has another AoE piece. Because if the Primordial Drake is the only AoE piece he has right now, then, well, this board might get a little bit ugly for him. Has another Primordial Drake. Well, that's good when you have that. But it's not too bad yet. And I can flood the board again. Let's see what he can do to that one. Not the Tarim turn yet. No, because this is Spiteful. So he has the Spiteful Summoners too. I don't like the idea of playing Tarim yet.
Reporting for duty.
I'll just flood the board.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Play a Sea Giant. Alright, then we chill again. And wait and see what happens. Here comes the Spiteful. And there's going to be a big minion, but this is what we have been saving the Tarim for. He will trade away 3 of the minions. But then the Sea Giant will get a value trade, and after that I can just make these smaller to kill them too. That plays around, that's a good card to play around this a little bit, but committing Tarim is, of course, it is a commitment. Too bad that I didn't draw anything small that I could have played here. Consecration, not the way. Lightfuse Stegodon, probabilities are too low. I think it's a Tarim turn. First, of course, the value trade with the Sea Giant. Then we play the Tarim. I'll trade away that one. These can go face. I trade away that one because if he silences that, it becomes 7-14 again. I didn't want to let him silence things. So this one will cast a Yuka's Ultimate Infestation somewhere. Why would you not trade away? He's concerned about my silence. Okay, where does it go? Oh, it's a good one. If I trade away the board, it doesn't really do much. The odds are that he already drew the second Ultimate Infestation. A bit of a hard time seeing how I win from this position. But I think it's probably going to be about the Stegodon giving me more attack and then I'll smoke. Plus 3 attack is better than Wind Fury. Then I believe I'm going to smoke at this point. Let's see about this line of play. It's unlikely that he will cast another Ultimate Infestation. It's possible.
The rage. It claims me.
2-4 with Taunt. Interesting choice.
The rage. It claims me.
Engaging TC-130 mental dislocator.
Oh, the mind control tech. That was a good one. So is there another Ultimate Infestation left? No, there isn't. And now I have 4 plus... yeah, this is lethal. I guess this was more lucky than deserved, but I'll take it. It's a win. Let's try with this line. I just didn't have the Giants. Yeah, but they are Giants or Silver Lions. I think the difference is small. I prefer the Giants. I just like hitting people in the face with an 8/8 body. It seems satisfying to me. Well, now we're up against the Control Warlock. Let's find out where this train is going to go. We probably have to play the Juggler Hero Power next turn, which means that he can Hellfire or Defile the board away. Which is a little bit annoying. He also kept 2 cards, so there's a good chance he's able to do that. If I want to play around that, I just hold on to the Juggler for another refill. I'm actually going to hold on to a Juggler for... do I really? I guess I do. That means I miss 1 damage this turn, I'll potentially miss more next turn. But this makes it less fun for him to use a removal piece now. And then if I get any jailers, I can refill after the Call to Arms again. But can you really hold back in this matchup? Torkicon, what card makes your hero power 1 mana? It's this one, Genn Greymane. That's the magic. Let's Call to Arms so that we get to make the deck a little bit thinner. Hit phase 2. Well, he gets the Defile board now. But I guess there was quite a small chance for him not to get the Defile board. Is he actually going for the Lackey? He is actually going for the Lackey. Oh, that's so interesting. Well, I don't have Silence in this deck. Hi, Jakub. Obviously Silence would be strong in this particular matchup, but I opted against that. I think I'm just going to slam down this mountain sea giant here and hit him in the face with everything I've got. And then we see what does he have. I just have to Control Quest Warrior as my only deck. Okay. Gets a Doom God. And I guess this is a Hellfire then. Or Defile. Works too. No! No, no. Oh yes, yes. Killed himself. Why do you do that? Stop hitting yourself. Probably keeping just the Call to Arms. Found a G-Giant, that's nice. Yup, this curse is a strength. Glacial Shardarino. Here we go. Start with the hero power. Then play the Beetle on 2 into coin Call to Arms on 3. He has the Kelleset. That's good for him. But it's not disastrous yet. Let's see. Go in with the Beetle. I like the Beetle. Because of the 3 health, Beetle can often trade. Something that Loot Horde cannot do. I have all other cards except the Glass Knight. Well, you could use Spellbreaker. Spellbreaker is a fine card. These minions mean that he can easily trade away my Call to Arms board. I think I'm actually going with the True Silver Champion here. Which will allow me to trade away his board. And now if he hero powers this down, well, that's a big tempo loss. So either he has to accept a big tempo loss, or he cannot use hero power. He accepts the tempo loss, which means that he has only 1 minion on the board. Of course, the freeze was pretty good, because now if there's a juggler, there are no taunts. That means that he might be able to get that, but I still have to try. I need to protect the juggler. Juggler is important. So we'll try this. Kalin, this deck looks really weird. No, this deck is extremely good. Why Beetle? Because Beetle trades away the other early game minions in the current meta very effectively. I need tempo. Not much more I can say about that. I have to play the Stegodon out even though I have only 1 recruit. I'm grabbing the Death Rattle with the Juggler on the board. Alright. Is Avenging Rat necessary? Yeah, it's really good. It wins most of the games. Alright. So, if I trade this in first, I will get 2 minions. Then I can trade that one in. Yeah, I think that's the line. Yeah. And Tarim is the play. isn't it? I believe it is. I believe it is the play. I believe Tarim is the play. Then we Tarim. And then I'll trade away that one. 5 cards in hand. I trade away that one. These go face. I think this is fine. This is looking good. I wouldn't build this deck like this if I didn't want to play it like this. Is that an answer? I mean, really. That's like the thing. This deck is built like this for a reason. So I got Blessing of Kings here to trade that one away effectively. I can play Sea Giant. So I can play Hero Power, Sea Giant, Blessing of Kings. That's the line we're taking here. Hero Power, Sea Giant, Blessing of Kings here, to get an effective trade there, and everything else is going face. I might keep the Consecration. Let's give that one a try. Paladin is more played, but I think it's worse. I really don't know. It's an Odd Paladin. Alright. We're 2-0 against Odd Paladin so far, but can we do it this time? I don't know. Let's see.
The light protects me.
Here come the Divine Shields. Scale, hide and trade. Yeah, I think we're going to scale, hide and trade. Should be fine. Next turn I can go Juggler, Hero Power, but I don't have the Call to Arms, which is the card that makes all the difference when you're facing Odd Paladin, because they don't have access to that, but you do. So that's really a key point. There's also going to be Coin and True Silver. I mean, not True Silver, the Righteous Protector. Yeah. That's strong. I have to try to contest with the Juggler and the Hero Power. But I hit face, which was really bad for me. So now that I hit face, I didn't get any of this stuff away. Still on the board, he needs 1 more damage. Well, that gives him the damage. I can't consecrate yet. Sub for Glass Knight. Well, use the Spellbreaker then. If you really want to. You obviously can't leave this up. He wants to leave it up. Interesting. Because I could play Blessing of Kings and it take a trade. I'll have a 3 health minion. He can still trade into it. Nah, it's better to play the Jailer. It's better to just play Jailer and Hero Power and then take the trade. Because even if I had the Blessing of Kings there, he would still be able to kill it. And this way I have some refill for my hand. Okay, but now if he trades away both, he gets to keep the Defender. And Defender can give him Tarim. Trek, well, maybe 1 equality for the combo with Consecration. Yeah, that's an option. I just think that it makes the deck more reactive.
Reporting for duty.
Really? That's an interesting move. So he could have level up for next turn. Him to level up. But playing Call to Arms is also so extremely tempting. If he plays level up, all of these will have 3 health. They still die to Consecration the turn after, but they do get the trades. And then if I use Consecration now, I think it's Call to Arms time. Maybe I can pull a Juggler and get something going here. Or maybe not. I think I'm just chilling here for now. I want to maintain a high minion count. Mushroom power isn't bad. It just isn't awesome either. Then I can hit there. And then I can play Consecration. And then I can go face, and I can hero power, and I can play a recruit. So I get some kind of control over this board, maybe. Another Stonehill. Oh dear, oh dear. What's it going to be? And he can also hero power. Oh, that's a good one. But I get the Steed. Steed is nice. But he could have Tarim. What if he has Tarim? I think I'm still rolling in with the Steed here. Let's Steed one of these up. Trade away that one. But I think I also want to trade away the Divine Shield. 9 cards in hand, so I can simply play a hero power here. He can play hero power and level up now, but these will still die if they hit into the Silverhand Recruit. If he has Vine Cleaver, he can hit this one. Yeah, I think this is so far going alright. Kyle Furman, do you think they will be nerfing the Shadowrock combo anytime soon? They said that they're looking into it and they're thinking about it next week, but I'm not sure if it's just animations that they're talking about. More mushroom power. That's interesting. So I could also go with another Steed. But he can have that level up. Another Steed should be fine, right? I kill this one to play around level up. But I could also simply play the Avenging Wrath. What is he going to do if I Avenging Wrath? I think I'll kill this one first. If he level up is fine. It really is fine. I just need this one to hit there. Hero power and play a minion. Let's do it like this. Because I have 2 Steeds here. Even if he hero powers and level ups, that should still be okay. Avenging Wrath feels so good. Yeah, Avenging Wrath it's a nice card. Does he have the level up now? Does he have the Tarim now? But I have been able to maintain a minion count close to his, so that Tarim doesn't completely ruin everything. Tyrion. Now that's interesting. So let me see. If I use one of these to pop the shield, and I use Blessing of Kings on one of these to kill the Tyrion, yeah, I think that's the way to go here. Use one of these to pop the shield. Blessing of Kings, this one. That one will kill Tyrion. Then I can play a bunch of recruits here. I can trade away a couple of his recruits as well. I just fill this board right up. Because then I have the Silver Sword for next turn. He has only 1 recruit. Kalin, could Big Priest still work? I don't know.
Behold, the might of Stormwind.
The Might of Stormwind is nice. Allows him to get something done.
Reporting for duty.
So then I could also just play Consecration. I have so many options. 10, 13, I have 16 damage, not quite enough to kill him. What if I just go face for 16? I have so many options here. Consecration Kings. I think I can do Consecration Kings. let's do this. Consecration, Kings. I'll trade away that fellow. The rest goes face. And this sets up for lethal next turn with the Silver Sword, for example. I couldn't figure out if I already had lethal somehow. But I think this should be done. I don't see how he comes back into this. He has played both taunts that he got from the Stonehill defenders. Well, he has level up, obviously. Can he get... He has played one Lost in the Jungle, so if he has another Lost in the Jungle, hero power, level up, he gets 4 3/3 taunts. That's a decent way, I guess. Kreshinabon asks, do Linasa buffs count toward quest? No, they do not. They do not count towards the quest. So that's game. Alright, sweet. Easy. I remain undefeated against the Odd Paladin. How many of these need to attack before he dies? A couple. Boom. There we go. Let's try to keep the Glass Knight. Because it's in theory it should be a minion that's pretty good against the Priest.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
Thanks, subs. You're the best. So hero powering means giving him free cards. I can't do that. I'm in trouble again against priests. Somehow these priests, they are just defeating me. Feels bad, man. Next turn I will coin the Glass Knight. Hopefully it can challenge whatever he has. But if he has a powered shield, then that's obvious. Oh. Okay. I guess I'm coining the True Silver instead. Let's get rid of this for sure. So we don't give him any cards. Alright, that's a start. It's not much, but it's a start. Divine Spirit Inner Fire doesn't kill me yet, so I'm playing Call to Arms here. We'll see about this. If he plays Duskbreaker, he can't also heal the Twilight Drake. Has the Duskbreaker, but he cannot simultaneously heal the Twilight Drake. So I need to kill the Twilight Drake, so that he can't heal it next turn either. Then it's time to play, I guess, Glass Knight hero power. Now I did lose the True Silver Champion, so I can't replenish the Divine Shield. Except for with the Scale Hide. Oh dear, Pyromancer again. This is exact copy of the previous game I played against Priest. It was the exact same Pyromancer moves, everything was just the same. Does have a powered shield for this. And do I just try to play again? I mean, I can also play Scale Hide Blessing of Kings. I think I'll go for that. This kills the Pyromancer and heals me up a little bit. For 5 even. So he can have Shadow or Death there. But if he doesn't, then how is he going to get rid of this 5/4? Duskbreaker doesn't do it. It's always the way to hero power again next turn. Or I can turn that into a 3/3. He can have Primordial Drake for next turn. That wouldn't be that great though, because it would kill the Twilight Drake. I think I'm going for Genn at hero power and I'm just hitting him in the face. That will heal me up to 30. So I dealt with one Mind Blast and I'm still at full health. Oh, that rush is sweet. And now he gets multiple trades. But he can still have... Well, he doesn't have death. If he had death, he would have played death.
Should
Let's just hero power Sea Giant. Hit him in the face. If he had death, he would have killed something with the death, instead of using the Scale Worm. Because it's unlikely that I have a lot of death targets in this deck. There's a Primordial Drake. How badly does he want the Sea Giant dead? Not that badly, it seems. Okay. Yet anyway. I don't have that great of a way. I mean, I could do Dark Conviction. I could do Dark Conviction, Scale Hide Consecration, which allows the Sea Giant to go face. Maybe that's not half bad though. Let's do that. It wipes his entire board. Scale Hide hits there. Then I'll consecrate his board away. And I get to punch 8 to face. So I'm being threatening here. And now this doesn't die to another Primordial Drake, it doesn't die to a Duskbreaker. He has not had that death. I have a really good read on that. Next turn I'm probably going the Silver Sword.
I bring life.
So I have 3 plus... that's 9, that's 11. 3 plus 11 is 14. Yes, that would be lethal. Beautiful. Boom. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.